Well, I'm out here in the front yard and look at my first big fountain grass. It's finally putting out some, I call them fountains, but it's fuzzies of some sort. It's their particular flower. I've been waiting and waiting for them to bloom like that, and he's the biggest one. I'm going to probably replant those fountain grass next year to be different, but because I think they're a little big for this close. I don't know. We'll see. But I love the fountains. And the others haven't quite gotten any blooms yet. Looks like there's one starting right there. And there's another one over there starting. That's good. There's one right there. Tiny bitty. He's tiny bitty little bloom. He'll be out in a little bit. I love the fountain grass. Saw some down the street several years ago. I always wanted some. I think they're so pretty. And in the fall, they get so pretty. This stuff, I'm going to have to do some trimming throughout this garden area. Things have really taken a hold and started growing. Some things we don't want to grow, like the grass. I'm not sure what kind of grass that is, but it's not my pretty ornamental grass. So it needs to go. Oh, and we have all kinds of funny little plants coming up. And pecan trees, thanks to the squirrels. And little, those little guys didn't do anything. I'm not happy about that. But my periwinkles did real good. And whatever those things are, I can't think of the name right now, and I'm sure y'all are knowing what they are. But and my elephant ear coming up through my bottle brush. There's a pecan tree. Little Rusty out here taking care of everything. Ooh, I see grass. I don't want any regular grass coming up through there. Some of my ground cover is doing good, some of it isn't. My sage, I have to trim him back. All of the sage are in bloom around Texas right now. Mine is not, probably just because it's first time. My grass, I think I'm getting rid of my mole. I'm not real sure. I'll show you in a moment my mole deterrents after we go around the flower garden. Yep, looks like this side's not quite as overgrown. The sweet potato vine has just taken over. Oh, look, I have a sunflower. I didn't even see that a while ago. Oh, I like sunflowers. That reminds me of Lisa Jaggers in Kentucky. She loves sunflowers. I need to fix my little flag. Got another flag. It's not quite that big, I don't think. I gotta trim some of this back. Taking over. I knew it would, though. I wanted it to get pretty full before I trim it up. I like that, where it's coming around the stick that I put in the ground. It's pretty cool. And this over here has just gone bananas. I've got to trim it way, way back. There's my Mika hiding under the potato vine. Who is that coming around here? Hello, Zuki. Hi, Zuki boy. What you doing, bud? You smell something? There's Lisa. There's pretty girl. There's my pretty girl. You hot out here, huh? My water fountain looks like it needs cleaned again. I love the sound. And I don't know what has happened to my English ivy. I thought it was the heat, but I don't know. It gets plenty of water. It was so pretty. That was Miss Jessie's English ivy. It'll come back next year. Oh, I have my first, you guys are my witness, to witness my first Mexican petunia. I've kind of just let this front go to see what happens. I have shell vine growing and Mexican petunia, and there's my stump underneath it all. I had to pull up my little breath of heaven shrubberies because they've died. My guy at Lowe's says they were not very good plants for the heat. My beautiful elephant ears that I don't know how they got planted over here, but I'm happy about it. And this never did bloom this year, but it will next year. And this was an experiment this year, my potato vine on my trellis. And it's done pretty good. Done pretty good. We gotta pick it up every time we mow because the guys I don't want them to cut it up. And my oleanders, they bloomed a lot in the spring, but looks like I have maybe some seed pods there. They didn't bloom much or more. This plant is 2 in 1, and there's this side of it is not doing very good. And the other side looks just like the other. It's okay, it's just not blooming. And this one is kind of weakly looking. This is the one that gets the dog pee all over it sometimes. And my other elephant ears, they're just going crazy, like they always do. And my morning glory vine, that is volunteer from the dirt that Carlos brought in when he did my flower beds. Oh well, I didn't really want it to get on my elephant ears, but it's hard to keep it off. Anyway, my mold deterrents. I know you're gonna laugh. Zuki boy, come here. Come over here, baby. These things are supposed to be mold deterrents. Zuki, come here. Yeah, I know they're ugly, but I have some friends down the street with them, and what they do is they have ball bearings in them that make a lot of noise, and the mold don't like it, and they leave, supposedly. And then I have this. It's supposed to emit a sound every 30 minutes or so to get rid of my moles. Some of my grass is just not getting enough water. I have a sprinkler head that needs replaced. One there and one here, and you see here, that is from the mole. They chew up the ground underneath and ruin the roots of my grass. And this is the 3rd year I've dealt with them, and I'm tired of dealing with them. And I kept saying I will never put one of those ugly things in my front yard, but here they are. So that's my front garden. My front flowers need watered up here. This is never gonna bloom anything in here. I don't know what the deal is with that. My yellow, or this is star jasmine, and it never did bloom this year. Right at first it did, of course, when I had planted it. Then it never did bloom anymore. So I'm just waiting on God to make it bloom. So anyway, that's my front yard again, how everything has grown. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.